When football is a part of who you are, nothing can keep you from being a part of the game.
My career started in 2020. I was really just freshman year working my way into becoming someone that the coaches could trust, someone that I could eventually make my way on the field. And then sophomore year, I finally got my first opportunity, second game of the year, played about a quarter, tore my labrum in that game, and that ended the season. Came back, recovered before my junior season, once again second string, got my opportunity, this was the Cotton Bowl year, got my opportunity to start against Houston. Not far into that game, I tore my labrum once again, and in that season completely. Leading into my senior year this past season, we had 3 great quarterbacks in the room, and I got myself prepared, waited the whole season, finally got an opportunity to play in the bowl game against Virginia Tech, and once again, not long into that game, got another major surgery and pretty much has put me out. Shoot the rest of that game, and now this year.
Justin Ibieta, when he got hurt at the bowl game, such a heartbreaking deal. He'd been through injury after injury after injury, but he's such a great teammate, such a good friend to our guys in our locker room, a smart guy, a tough guy, a dependable guy that makes our team better. And it's been great to watch him embrace maybe a new role, Coach Ibieta, and him give to this team and still be a part of this team and bring value to this team.
You know, for him to come out and kind of make the decision of, like, obviously the injuries were mounting up and his chances of playing were starting to become slim to none. He just dialed in and made a really hard decision that is actually benefiting him the most, and he decided to stick with the game and help coach. And he's been phenomenal for us. He does a great job of, like, transitioning into coach. Even though he played with a lot of these guys, he does a good job of, like, maintaining the balance.
As a coach, I'm an extra set of eyes on the field to tell them any mistakes. But as like a teammate of theirs, I can see when they're frustrated, when something's going on with them, maybe outside of football, and I can connect with them and talk them through those issues more like differently than a typical coach would be able to.
I really lean on him to kind of get the pulse of the team sometimes. Like, hey, how do you think the guys are feeling about this? How do you think maybe an individual's doing? Is there anything you're seeing that I need to know about? Because he does care about the guys in this team. He does care about the success of this program. And he's somebody I really trust deeply because he has such great insight to maybe just what's going on with our guys.
This week's philosophy is all about staying focused on being our best, no matter who the opponent is or what they have to lose.
This game, you get every 7 days or a short week 5 to get promoted or exposed. All right, promoted or exposed. And the only way you get promoted is you go out and take it. You go out and earn it. You get exposed if you start feeling comfortable, casual, relaxed, not urgent, not detailed. All right, that ain't what we're gonna do this week. Is everybody good? Yes, sir.
We were getting ready to play an opponent that they were gonna be hungry to find a way to win. They were desperate to get a win. And for us, our challenge to the team was be desperate to dominate. Like from the beginning of the game to the end of the game, let's play to our standard and let's try to impose our will and play to a level that cannot be matched.
This group we're getting ready to play, they're a little desperate. All right, we got to be desperate too, desperate to dominate somebody. You guys got me? Yes, sir. You gotta want to impose our will on our opponent and not make it close. Like, how good do we want to play?
I mean, there's no greater motivation than a team that's desperate. And like Coach was saying, UAB is desperate to find a win, desperate to find some success. And we're gonna match that with our desperation to dominate them.
I look at it as just raising our standard, just not getting complacent and whatnot. But how I saw it as we just raised our standard, like, hey, like we're not trying to be how we played last week. We're trying to be better than we were last week.
It is more so of a mindset. You want the guys to be locked in and loaded and focused. Every week presents a new challenge. You always hear Coach talk about You got 7 days to either be exposed or promoted. And we like to keep the guys on edge because we don't ever want them to lose a stinger that they have.
Guys, nobody cares what we did last week. 7 days to get promoted or exposed every week. Like, the clock's ticking. Are we gonna prepare to get promoted? We're gonna prepare to get exposed. Which one are we gonna do?
Every conference game is a chance to prove who we are, to impose our will, and to be the most physical team on the field.
He'll get the carry and the jet sweep hand him. Now looking to throw back to Kitna. Outside the left, Numbers way in the backfield. Then he is taken down. And Kitna takes a low snap. Pressure comes and they got him. Here comes Matthew Fobbs-White to drop him all the way back to the 26.
Great special teams is always a key to victory. And Dante set us up with great field position on his first punt return.
Nice punt away, turns over for him. Fleming will make the grab at the 31, sheds a tackle, now racing up the middle of the 40 to the 45, now cutting to the left, tries to get out of another tackle at midfield and does. He's still going down the near sideline and tripped up at the UAB 44-yard line.
It is no secret that part of our identity is running the football. So it only makes sense that the first score of the day came on the ground.
It's Thompson taking it up the middle, touchdown! And with 7:33 to play in the first, it is 6-0 Wave.
The Blazers would answer with a field goal, but the way special teams would come up big yet again.
Kickoff underway. It's Rayshawn Pleasant grabbing it just inside the goal line, left side, tries to cut to the middle and has a seam, and he breaks away down to the 30, and he's in the open field of the 50, down the right sideline, 40, he's at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown! Big play, Ray strikes again! And here comes pressure, and a screen pass is blown up and intercepted.
Sometimes it might look like someone is just in the right place at the right time, but luck is often a reward for great effort in this game.
And really a testament to Elijah for giving great effort. You know, the defensive lineman, ball's thrown past him, but to turn in pursuit and try to go pursue where the ball is gonna be, and then the ball just kind of finds him. And he's aware enough and instinctive enough to catch the ball. But it doesn't happen if he's not giving great effort. If he thinks, ball's thrown, my job's done, he just relaxes, doesn't get that interception. And so his effort was rewarded with the interception coming his way.
They always preach run to the ball. You never know, a ball could pop out. Sam Howard put a pretty big hit on bro. The ball started flying at me. You know, it's a dream come true whenever you're a big guy. You know, you watch people like J.J. Watt, B.J. Raji, Dominican Sue, or Vince Wilfork catch picks. You never think it's gonna pop up in your hand, so it came at me in slow motion a little bit. And once I got it, I just kind of went into fullback mode, just like a little league park ball, just get the ball, keep it in your hands, and I was trying to take it to the crib, but they got me down.
After the interception, the hometown kid would get his first touchdown on the day.
Give Hughes second and goal. Fighting forward, touchdown! The Birmingham kid finds the end zone here in the Magic City.
I mean, on the goal line, you know, Duda made a good impact block. Tight end, the O-line did good. I just see a open gap, one-on-one. Me and the linebacker, so I had to get in the end zone.
On the first play of the second quarter, Mackay's homecoming would turn into a career day with a 51-yard touchdown run.
49 to begin the second quarter. Mackay Hughes gets carry, bumps off a tackle. He sprints away down the left sideline, 30 to the 25 to the 20 to the 15 to the 10. Sheds a tackle, dives for the pylon. Is he in? Touchdown, Tulane!
This season has been kind of trending upward for us. As running backs, we like to put it on our back. We always want to say the standard is the standard. So whenever we have an opportunity to run the football, we want to make sure that it's felt. And when we talk about our motto in the room is run hard, run angry, run violent, that's something we take to heart.
Mackay's worked incredibly hard. He's been a great runner, but he's improved his long speed, and I think he's got great balance and vision, but he's now got a chance to go break some of those long ones. And it was really cool to see him back home, hit his career long on a touchdown run like that was such a fun play. And he's worked so hard to take the next step in his growth that it's fun to watch.
I mean, when I break that one tackle, I just had to get to that end zone. I had to break one, show everybody what my speed is.
And the wave wasn't done yet.
Four-man rush starting to get there. He is losing time, and he is taken down, spiraled down to the ground, back to the 19. Patrick Jenkins. Getting the handoff up the middle. No sign yet. There it is. Touchdown, Green Wave. Second of the year for Arnold Barnes.
At the half, the message was the same. Keep our foot on the gas.
Our standard's not there.
It's a 4-quarter football game, and we're going to play all 4 quarters. Like, when you play Tulane, everybody needs to know that we're showing up for the entirety of the game. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Impose your will. Make their quit, because they will. You guys got me? Yes, sir. I know who won't quit and who won't stop is the wave, though. Everybody got it? Yes, sir. We are going to play all 4 quarters.
Being up big gives our young playmakers an opportunity, and Javion White made the most of it.
Kitna hangs in the pocket, throws right sideline, and is picked off. Oh, what an interception by Javion White down the right sideline.
Javion's been one of the guys really since the start of the summer that has flashed athletically. He's a tough kid that loves football. He's competitive, and he's only beginning to scratch the surface of what he can become.
Having multiple playmakers in the quarterback room is a good problem to have, especially when you can take advantage of having them on the field at the same time.
I don't really know that it has a name. I mean, if you've watched any NFL stuff, you kind of see what Taysom Hill does for the Saints, and any really gadget guy that can do a lot of things has done for any team. You know, I just had the conversation with Coach Summerall, Coach Craddock, that, you know, my abilities are something that they still want to utilize, whether I'm a starting quarterback or not.
Ty already had 1 touchdown on the ground today, and it was only a matter of time before we saw what he could do through the air.
It is 2 quarterbacks in the backfield. Thompson to the left of Darian Mensah. Thompson gets the carry. He's going to fake the pitch, rolling right, he's looking to throw. He goes to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Yo Keith Brown!
I mean, it's fun, obviously, going out there and playing quarterback and doing, you know, everything from, you know, making run checks, handing the ball off, throwing the ball a couple times. It just felt good getting back out there and doing what I do. You know, I've been excited to have my role on the team. I'm you know, blessed to be in the position that I'm in, touching the ball as much as I am right now. But, you know, getting the ball every snap and, you know, handling it and dealing with it, it's obviously more fun to play full quarterback like I'm used to.
Ty is still very much a quarterback. I mean, he's in our quarterback meeting room. So he's a quarterback, but he's not the starting quarterback right now. And so when you have a guy of his intellect, his size, his athleticism, you don't want to just leave him standing on the sideline because he's not the starting quarterback. So being able to find him different roles, different ways to get him the football, different ways to make him a decoy at times, where he can provide value for our team, and then he can also go out and play. And it was great to watch him in the second half get to play quarterback within the system of the offense. But it was also just as fun to watch him continue to do the things he does in his normal role right now of not being a starting quarterback, but being a guy that's one of our top offensive players that can create and bring big plays to our offense.
Don't blink watching this game because you'll miss a big play. Chris Rogers comes up with our 4th pick 6 of the season.
Throws over the middle, he throws another interception. It's picked off down the left sideline into the 10, 5, touchdown!
I feel like for myself, I had picks like throughout practice, and it finally showed up in the game, and it paid off, and it's just really it. Just practice how we play.
Great to see him get the interception and then capitalize on it with, you know, going and scoring a touchdown and really creating a cool moment for him, and a guy that's really got a bright future as well. I think, you know, he's really starting to find himself here at Tulane and start to kind of hit his stride, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, after I returned, I kind of froze for a second. It just finally hit me like, yeah, I really scored. And all my teammates running up to me, position rooms, everybody was just running up to me, congratulating me. And like, it felt really good. And just family, you know, and just feel good how people, your teammates support you like they did Saturday.
It wasn't just a big day for the hometown running back. In the 4th, Jamari McClure got us started, and Arnold Barnes would punch it in for 6.
Barnes back in, cuts left, jukes up the middle, sidesteps a tackle, no flags this time, 3rd time's the charm. Touchdown, Green Wave. Losing time at the sideline, just swings it over, and it's incomplete.
Late in the 4th, Jamari would show us just how explosive he can be, and it would only take one play.
As a seam, stays on his feet, stumbles down the near sideline. He breaks away the 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Oh, wow.
I just be zoned in. I don't really be thinking about anything but trying to score for real. I was excited. I was happy and everything, but like, I was exhausted. I ain't gonna lie. I was tired. I was too tired to celebrate, really.
Not surprised. You know, he's an explosive play waiting to happen every time he touches the ball. And for him to do what he did back home, kind of come on the scene a little bit, was a really cool thing to watch on Saturday.
So John Summerall is going to come and shake hands with Trent Dilfer on an unrelenting performance here in Birmingham this afternoon.
You want to play to that standard, and as a coach, to see the guys come out and play at a really high level, to be focused, to be locked in, to impose their will, to really dominate, man, it's fun to watch.
How about today? Listen to me. We got a defensive touchdown, right? Yeah. We got a kickoff return touchdown. Yeah. And then the guy that's going to lead us in the hullabaloo got his first collegiate touchdown, Jamar McClure. You know what to do? All right. Ready? A one, a two,
Yeah, he's a really talented kid. He's got a really bright future. He's still learning and growing every day. I mean, he's just now starting to figure out the basics of really how we do things offensively and program-wide. But such a special, performance by him on the field. And as we were walking in the locker room, I was thinking about who to ask to do the hullabaloo or who to lead us to start it off. It made a lot of sense for a kid that was making a homecoming, really had a breakout performance, to ask him to lead us in that.
A dominant win is always fun, but doing it in your hometown makes it special.
Hey, another Birmingham boy right here. 205.
It was the best feeling, seeing my family, have a big celebration, a big win, It was the best feeling for me, being back in my hometown, seeing my city, running to the hotel. It just put a smile on my face. I was very excited.
I had people that I haven't seen in a while come, former coaches, all my uncles, friends, family, church family. My father showed up. He lives back in Texas. He showed up to the game. Yeah, I went back up in the stands. I had to go because you couldn't have family come down by the locker room. So I had to go all the way up, back through the stands and go down the ramp just to go see them and, take a picture and whatnot. I still had my pads on, so it definitely hit me. I was walking back in the locker room and I seen the guy standing there and I seen the camera right there and then I seen him celebrating. And then we stopped and we looked at each other and we was just like 205. That's our thing, back in Birmingham, 205. But it was definitely a surreal moment. He had an amazing game playing back at home, and I'm sure his family was proud too. We had a good time in the locker room after the game. The guys just enjoying themselves and just enjoying that win because it was great for us as a team to come back week to week and do the same thing. It just shows that when we really hone in on the little things and do little things right, be 1-0 every single day, it works. So for guys to see that now, they know hey, we got to be urgent every single day in those little things. So.
Complacency is a killer, and we have to stay focused on what is in front of us.
Like I told the team, don't get by, get better. And that's a little play on words. Don't get by during the bye week, get better. It's about constant improvement. And you have to be hungry and chasing improvement constantly or you're going to get caught.
Tulane, bringing the pain. Tulane, bringing the pain. Tulane, running the game, running the game, running the game.
We run the game by all means possible. 2010, this our year, we don't stop. I go by the name of Mr. Big Chris. I'm the main reason why your head coach pissed. Scratching teams off the list each and every week. Green Wave front page, just watch and see. Saturday, Superdome, where you wanna be. All expense paid trip. Tennessee. Holiday season, we're going bowling, baby. TU, just believe we achieve, baby. I know the fans wondering